What's up guys, it's Captain's Production 72, and before we continue, I'm opening a window. Strangest intro I've made in a while. Yeah, welcome to Building Christophsis, episode 7. This week is the barricades, so these things. But yeah, so yeah, as you can see, where all the blue outline is, basically that is where they're going to be going. Oh, still, second time filming with this tripod, you know, still getting used to it, but yeah. Just adjust it, trying to adjust it, it's all new to me. Usually I use the Lego made one, but I've switched to this, at least for the moment. Well, for filming the Building Christophsis episodes, at least I'm using it for that. But yeah, so I did do some slight work off camera. I had to reroute this. If you guys have seen the previous episodes, you guys will know this kind of went all over the place, and now I'm going to have to shut that window because, well, there's noise. Yeah, I rerouted that because when you look at the base of the tower, let me just get the prototype. You can see I had to reroute it so that it would all work, and oh, brilliant. This prototype is falling apart, but it's going to get broken up anyway. You can see it fits fine here. Great, epic fail. Perfect. I've ruined the fighter tank destruction. Well, as you can see, this week's episode is just hilarious. Just have to put that back there. But yeah, actually I kind of like the way that looks now that I've smashed into it. Oh, thank you, Breaking Towers. You've kind of given me something better to have on the mock. Yeah, so this will probably be a long episode. At least I think it will be. I mean, the last couple ones have been over 20 minutes. I want you to leave in the comment section now which episode you think will be the longest, considering I'm now doing the building on camera thing. Personally, I think it'll be both the tower episodes will be the longest if I'm building them on camera. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some of that today. Here's the prototype that we came up with in the second episode a few weeks ago. I'm going to be breaking that up for parts, so the barricades are going to be going here, all along this blue line, here, within here as well, and here. I did not have enough of those blue tile pieces to do it all over. Before we begin, big thanks to SB Bricks. He's been in the comments section for every one of these, among other people, but he's been giving like the most input and like the most ideas, like for the fighter tank. Instead of having it flipped upside down and blowing up, he suggested that I do it the way I have it right now. Even though I'm now having to fix this because I was stupid and threw something. Epic fail. Perfect. But yeah, so these are not going to be perfect. I mean, look at this one, right? This one is in no way perfect. It's got its imperfections, but it's meant to be like that. So if you're wondering what these are, kind of the idea these are being made out of, it's, if you go back to episode 1, the plan where I show pictures from the internet of what this is actually meant to be, you guys will find that these are like kind of the rock formations that have been kind of, you know, placed in areas as barricades for the clone troopers to hide behind. The battle droids don't really do it because they kind of march down the street parade style. Most of this is based off the Clone Wars movie. The vehicles in the Public Command Center, I kind of just added those because I thought it would look bare, but it's inspired by the Battle of Christophsis from the start of the Clone Wars film. But yeah, so we're going to be building on camera, so we're going to start in just a second. So we're going to start the building on camera section. So we're going to work on this part first. So I'm just going to get all the parts out the bag and then we will continue. So just going to pour out those parts. All we're doing in this episode is the barricades. I know in previous episodes we did a bit more than just the barricade, like what the episode was meant to be. Because I had to film, like fix off previous things and added little bits that I didn't come up with till later in terms of the ideas, but yeah. So let's see how much fun we can have doing this. Instantly looking at the parts, we have this piece here. I'm thinking we should have that kind of, I don't know, it's just an idea, but I don't know. I do like it and I don't like it. I'm kind of conflicted with that one, but yeah. So those black pieces are most likely going to stay where they are, those little 1x1 studs. But yeah, we're just going to start the building. So as you can see, it's going to be like it's going to be the longer ones, but it's probably one of the more detailed episodes. As you can see, there will be quite a few jump cuts because I do have a house with other people and sometimes I have to, you know, kind of stop while they talk so, you know, it doesn't pick it up in the final product. But yeah, so just building away here. Like, I'm not going too crazy with these things, but yeah, you can kind of see what I mean by them. No, I don't mean that, like, the idea behind them, like what I'm trying to accomplish building these. But yeah, like, there's kind of like the first one. Again, they're not going to be perfect. I mean, this one's going to probably look a bit destroyed. Like, you know, a fighter tank is just behind it that's blowing up. Again, I apologise for any background noise that you may hear throughout the course of this, but it can't really be helped. But yeah, so just make it kind of look like it's a bit, incomplete, a bit imperfect. Because, these have just been thrown up as protection rather quickly, not too much thought being put into them. But yeah, that's kind of the first one right there. So we're going to do the two smaller ones right now. So I'm just going to, start to build up that one there. So, yeah, we'll use this part here. I'm just looking at parts, deciding if there was, a better pot piece I could use. But yeah, I think I'll just, no, I'll remove the black parts for this area in particular. So I kind of want this one to be kind of like jammed right into the ground, whereas other ones are kind of slightly raised. I want this one to appear like it's, kind of being like put in the ground. So move those black studs, they could be, reused for any other item. But yeah, this will be one of the more perfect looking ones. Like a few of them will look like they've not long been built, or there's been, some sort of effort, kind of put into them. This one will be one of the ones that looks a bit nicer. So I'm just going to get a lot of these parts here. Have this water bottle for both of these like 2x4s. Right, well, I think we're off to a flying start here. So I could have, that part like there, have a couple of these, going there, maybe one like that. Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. These are one of my favourite things I come up with during the prototyping stage, so it's probably one of my favourite things for the actual, building progress, or pot process, however you want to put that. I'm probably one of the worst LEGO YouTubers when it comes to narrating, I'm not kidding. But yeah, that is that one. Again, imperfect is the kind of the look we are going for with these, but I'm liking it a lot. Judging by how much time I've spent on these and how far in the video we are, I don't see this video being terribly long. Just thought I'd point that out now. But last week I tried to do it under 10 minutes, and look how that went if you guys watched that. But yeah, there's the final design for that one. So now we're gonna move on to the ones over here. So I was just thinking to myself, these videos probably won't be that, this one in particular probably won't be that long. I know I said I'm probably not going to try and not say it because I know it will end up being long in the end, but from what I'm seeing here, this one won't be terribly long. So I'm going to remove the black parts yet again here. I pretty much know the layout I want for these now, because after thinking about it, at least on this side, it's just creates an unevenness that I don't like, but yeah. So I'm going to have it kind of lower down in the ground in this section at least. The reason they look very imperfect is I want them to have a sort of a battle damaged, because I want them to look in any way, shape or form perfect. They have to look like, they're being shot at constantly and they're damaged. That's kind of what I'm going for here with these. Yeah. These videos I know are a bit lengthy and I do talk quite a lot through them, but at least these videos are longer, because building forum, those videos were not in any way long. Those were quite short, and I'd already done most of the work. So this is like a new concept. It's the second time I've tried building on camera. I did it in the last week's episode as well. So I would say there was a success there doing that. Just gonna build this all up in different areas, make it look better. And I'll be filling it in there as well, so to get all the tiny, well not tiny, but smaller parts, just to make that look nicer. I'm just going to get rid of that black part here. Lots of these black studs. Now, they were never meant to be part of the structure, they were just there to map things out when we did the episode that was all, the layout. I think that was episode 3 that we did. Just get more parts. But yeah, so it is, it's turning out well. Try to look for the right part to fill that area in. This bit here, we could have like the odd part that actually is slightly smooth and perfect. And then there'll be pieces that aren't perfect, but that's because it's bombing and blasters everywhere and everything is getting blown up and destroyed. So I think they look quite good for what they are. But yeah, just gonna put one more part on there, and then we'll be done that one, and then I'm going to take a quick break and we'll film the rest. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Or, well, it'll seem like a second to you, but to me it could be like 5-10 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna start the biggest one. In this section, I'm not gonna finish it, but the biggest part of the barricades, at least like that you guys can see, is that area. It's kind of the tripod's, not tripod. Tripod's gonna come off the table if I move it back any further, but my phone is zoomed out. Well, there it is now. But yeah, that is the biggest one of them all. So yeah, let's get cracking. So this is the original prototype. As much as I wanted to use it somewhere, I don't see it being, that, like I can use it that much. I'm gonna have like a bit in the middle that's been broken down by the battle droids, which I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the sides at least in this section, and I'll come back and do the rest later. But yeah, you guys will see that in just a second. So yeah, I thought about where I want the, the kind of destroyed area. I kind of want it here. So that's kind of, going to be an area that's, being smashed and destroyed. I'm going to have like a couple blocks wide, like enough bricks, not blocks. I accidentally promoted mega blocks, damn it. But yeah, you can see where I'm coming with this destroyed area. That brick that is the off color. As much as it won't match the rest of the boy 100%. I like how there's a bit of difference there. So yeah, that area is gonna be destroyed and kind of broken into. Will be further barricade work on the other side here, but that won't come till I've laid the flooring down there, because I'm still not sure how many parts that's gonna take and how that's gonna work exactly. So there's not just this one to do. There's still that one over there to do, which is still to come. But yeah, I think we're doing a reasonably good job here, building all this area up and making it look like it's being blown up. I'm going to do this section and that section over there. Then I'm going to end out this clip and build the rest later, because I have other stuff to do, believe it or not. But yeah, I'm not a busy person by any means, but I do other things, or have other things to do at least. But yeah. So I'm back and we're just going to be doing some more building. So I'm not going to, show me building every single part, because I do have other things to do, like I said. But yeah, I'm going to be building this section here. I just want to get that smaller bit out the way now. But yeah, so we're obviously going to remove these black parts that are not needed. Again, like I said before, those were really only ever there just to mark out the area. They were never super important to the building or anything like that, because they were everywhere. The ones over the drain area are going to stay there, but that's only for like the purpose of, having that bit of extra detail in a place that otherwise wouldn't have it. Because before it was just like the different colours of the, area, like the ground. But, adding that kind of brought in texture for me, or at least I felt like it does. Or did, however you want to put that, but yeah, I feel like it works. Right now I'm just going to try and construct this. I don't want it to overlap. Where's the prototype? Alright, the prototype is mangled. So let's leave it at that. So let's try to leave as much space here as possible for when the not mangled thing comes in. So if you're wondering why there's some of those black pieces left, I want it to be uneven in some areas. Like, I don't want it to be perfect, because I'm going to place this under here so this brick will stand up correctly. There we go. Add a slight extra part there. Yeah, this has been my favourite mock. One of my favourites. So there is a couple more that I did enjoy more than this. Well, just as much. Building Forum, I enjoy, as much as it wasn't like a perfect mock or anything, I did enjoy it in the sense that that was the first like building series I ever did. This is only the second. I haven't done any within the space of those 2 years. I just wasn't able to, because I did it in the old house and there wasn't enough really room, because I was sharing the room with other people, other family members, and just the room wasn't there for it to work well. And I didn't really have the parts, and kind of at the end of everything, I just had no idea what to do next, like what I wanted to do. I just didn't know. But I've been watching I rewatched the Clone Wars series, including the movie, to get caught up again for season 7, and every time they showed Christophsis, just something about the planet made me want to build it. And well, here we are, 7 episodes into a series about building said planet, and I think it's going well. Right, so here we go. I really like this piece here. was not planned, but I'm liking the way I've executed that area. Perfect. So we just have to do this area over here, and then we are going to head on out the end of the video. I don't know if this one will be 20 minutes long, like previous episodes we are soon to see, but, you know, that is to be determined. So right now, as we speak, I'm breaking it up, the prototype. It just needs to be done because it's unneeded and it's unwanted. But yeah. So we're going to start with, you know, put some blocks about here. Want to build up the area. So yeah. Some of it will go in line with the blue markers and some of it will overlap or, you know, backlap, as in you'll still see some of the blue plates in areas. Great, now I want to know if backlap is a word. Great. See what I've done? Wow. But yeah. This one won't be as fortified as the other one, like built up as bad. Like big, not bad. Why did I use the word bad? As big, because this one will be, you know, it will be, I'll have been like more chunks taken out. And also there's the section of it that has been destroyed by droids. So I'm going to add some, where's those 1x1s? A couple 1x1s in this general area, like parts that have been blasted, and it'll be the same on the other side, like there's just kind of been an explosion. I might add some fire there in the small details episodes, if that's something you guys think would work. Fine. Added some fire in that area. But yeah, I'm loving the way this is looking, like just the destruction of it. Maybe I should put one there instead. I want... No, we won't put those there. They'll be on the other side. If I do it on this side, it will make a lot more sense. Right. So I'm just gonna continue to build it up. This one will overlap in this section here. It's looking really good so far. I'm really happy with the way this is going. I think I'll have I really wanted to include this shape somewhere, and do you know what? I'm going to include this shape over here. I really wanted to, and that's probably the only place I feel I can make that work, and it won't look stupid, at least in my opinion. Obviously, like in the previous episode, if you guys, I want to hear you guys' input. I want to know what you guys think of the mock, because you guys, the subscribers, I feel should have a say in the decisions. Like, if there's something you guys think I could do better, obviously not everything you guys say I will agree with, obviously, because for instance, your vision of this mock, if you have one at all, will probably be very different from mine. Or it could be the same. I really don't know. There's really no way to know unless you guys tell me. I'm going to put some of these 2x1 over. You guys can't see it on the camera, but... or on the screen at least, but I'm putting some over with the separate spaces. Those parts are going to get used for the main kind of explosion there. The next episode is Tower 1, so like all the ground at least up to this point here will actually be covered. So that'll be a lot of fun for it to all kind of, you know, come together in the sense that everything works and looks better. But yeah, just going to put that part, push this back a bit. Grab a piece there as well. Yeah, there's again this mock. There's many different ways I could have done this. Like, I could have had one big tower, which at one point, before like during the prototyping stage, even though I decided on plan 1, I was at one point considering changing it to go with a different plan, which no longer exists. I have gotten rid of that plan, but the idea originally was going to be one big tower. And it was going to kind of overlook an area. Like back here would have been where the area is, like within where the public command center is. And it would be a small separatist outpost, but the Republic was going to have a bigger presence, at least in the mock originally, like buildings wise. But again, I went with the plan we have now because it made more sense to me to do it this way. Because the separatists do take over Christophsis and the Republic fight for control of it. During that, and obviously you see that within episodes in the Clone Wars, like Hidden Enemy, and you see it in the episode, I think it's season 1 of season 2 episode 1, Cat and Mouse demonstrates that quite well, if you know what episodes I'm talking about. I recently rewatched the Clone Wars, so a lot of the Clone Wars episode names are like top of my head, if that makes sense, like I know them off the top of my head, like it's because it's something I've recently watched, so I'm like that with TV series, but yeah. So now I'm just going to add a bit more detail to this side. I feel like I've kind of neglected that, at least. Or to say the least. Yeah. Just going to add some smaller details over here. And then I think it will be time to head on out. Again, this episode will probably be 20 minutes or shorter. If it is longer, I don't know what the hell I did apart from, you know, the on-camera building. I don't know what I did if it's longer than that, and I do apologise for wasting that much of your life on these episodes. But again, if you're enjoying them, please let me know, because if you guys are enjoying it, I'm gonna keep making these type of videos. It's gonna have a bit, you know, branching out on either side. Swap that out for this, and then I'm gonna cut the camera and we'll head out onto the end of the video. Yeah, let's head on out to the end. So we have reached the end of episode 7 about 7. No, sorry, we have reached the end of episode 7 of building Christophsis. I was not gonna cut the camera or delete that part and start again there, as I only paused the filming, so you would have lost all that building footage of me building for the last, like, you know, 20 minutes or however long I've actually been doing this. But yeah, so next episode is a tower 1, so this area will be the first tower. Obviously I'm going to be building the ground around it to about here as well. Not sure what colours, I think it might be a mix. Or, you never know, I could come up with something else. I do like the way these barricades are looking. They're imperfect, but that's part of the charm. It's kind of how I wanted them to look. It's really what I wanted. So I want you guys to bet in the comments, right? Well, not like gambling, but I want you guys to comment down below what episode you guys will think will be the longest running episode. So far it was episode 5, Republic Command Center, was 21 minutes and 50 something seconds long. So the next, it goes up to 19 episodes. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I want you to guess based on the number. Now the finale, that doesn't count. So do not count episode 20, the finale. Because of course that's probably going to be the longest video with them. They'll be building, they'll be talking, and yeah, obviously all that stuff that, you know, will get included at the end of the video. Yeah, again, a special shout out to SB Bricks. I'm just going to close some of these bricks away so you guys can see it without all the random bricks lying around. It kind of ruins the look. Yeah, again, big shout out to SB Bricks, because he's been given a lot of input in the comment section, and I like that. Just going to remove some of these black parts here. I might keep some of these in that area. Like, maybe that could be the texture in the middle, these black studs. I'm liking the sound of that, actually. I could just put black studs there. It's just like a kind of a mix for the terrain. Comment if you like that idea. Regardless of what you say, I'm probably going to end up doing it. But yeah, so this is the end of episode 7. Next episode, so this coming Tuesday, will be Tower 1, the full tower, and the ground next to it. So that's going to be a long episode. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, shout out to my cousin, actually does a YouTube channel as well, LKB Gaming. So if you're into gaming, he also does like music type videos as well. Check him out. Probably going to try and put a link to him in the description. SB Bricks, his link will be in the description as well. Please check him out, because his videos are doing quite well. He's got like 25, 26 subscribers. I want to try and get him to 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. So SB Bricks, if you're watching, if you're watching at all, and if you actually stayed this long in the video, I think you probably did, we're going to try and get you to 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. That is my goal, by recommending you and putting your link in all my videos, like, yeah, and shouting out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. See you guys in episode 8. Bye.